down here at beautiful Cass Lake in Keego Harbor, Michigan. This beautiful beach, all sports lake, uh, is about 700 feet from my house. This is a public beach in, in Keego Harbor here. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Keego's just starting to wake up. In about 4 hours, this place will be packed with people, and you'll barely be able to swim with all the boaters and people playing volleyball and frisbee and drinking and have a good time. Uh, I have a video shoot coming up in a couple weeks that I need to test my audio. Right now I'm using the Rode Newsshooter, which I won't be using for my video event coming up in a couple weeks. But I figured I'd throw this in the mix so you guys could hear it. I'm holding it about 4 inches from my face. And there's a lot of ambient noise. There's birds chirping. There's ducks quacking at me and walking up on the beach. I guess they're going to join us for this video. Um, Hi, duckies. What are you doing? I think they're looking for food. So anyways, let's jump into this video. I'm going to sit down here and get things set up. And, oh, these old bones. I'm going to get things set up and we're going to test some mics out outdoors here this morning. So let's jump in. Okay, so thanks for joining me down here at my beach. This will be the second video I've done outdoors now since I started my YouTube channel 500 plus subs ago. And today is the day that I'm going to give some lucky commenter, somebody who comments on this video, a post of any sort that you want to make on this video will receive a Smalrig, cool little Smalrig toolkit, self-contained toolkit. Comes with all these different little Allen wrenches. I bought 2 of them for myself, and I bought one for one of you lucky guys and gals out there. But this thing is the coolest. It's been a lifesaver. I bought 2, one for my backpack and one for my my photography backpack. I'm pointing over there, and my video backpack, which I didn't bring with me today. But I keep one in every pack, and instead of fumbling for different Allen keys and all that, this is a great little self-contained tool, because once you get on location, you put it in your pocket, and it stays with you the whole day, so you never know when you're going to need it. So some person who comments on this video will receive a brand new one in the package, shipped anywhere in the anywhere across the world. So you don't have to just be here in the United States. We're not going to hold it against you if you're not from the USA. And that's fine. I'm just cheesing with you guys. Anyways, so that was the Rode Newsshooter that you guys were listening to. I don't even know what it sounds like, because I bought it because for some interviews at a snowmobile event I did over the winter right here on this lake. And it came in handy, but I never got to interview anybody with it, so I don't even know what it sounds like myself. I ended up putting lapels on people and doing that kind of stuff, and I never brought it out of my bag, and I was so disappointed that, but now I get to hear what it sounds like. So really, this video is a test for me. I'm bringing you along the journey, but I need to know what all these mics sound like outdoors, for this event that I have coming up in the next week or so. Right now, I am talking on the NTG 3. I have 2 of these. The NTG 3 comes in this cool metal squeaky case that you can, it's lined with foam, and the microphone fits inside, and you can literally drop this on cement and nothing will happen to your mic. Completely vibration safe drop. I would even go as far as saying this thing is waterproof. And it's even got little rubber O-rings, so if you set it down on a glass table, it won't scratch the table. Really, NTG3 for audio, I think, is up there. Hear that duck? See, these are the things I need to hear, how these mics react. So anyways, the NTG3 is a boom mic. I have 2 NTG3s, and I have one NTG8. Now this you've seen probably in some of my videos in my studio, boomed over my head. And the NTG8 is supposed to have even more noise rejection than the NTG3. I got a super good deal on this last year during Black Friday. And so I picked it up, not knowing if I would even ever use it, but I couldn't pass up the deal, and it ended up being my #1 microphone that I use in all my videos now. It hangs right over my head, out of camera, you can't see it, although I think in a few videos I've given you a sneak preview of it. And you can see that this is twice as long as the NTG3. Now I'm going to pick this mic up. Again, these are boom mics. You're not supposed to handle them. They're supposed to be in a rubberized cradle of some sorts, being boomed over your head or in front of you. So if you hear hand noise or banging around, it's because that's not what these mics are made for. Where that darn duck, where this Newsshooter is meant to be handheld and laid down on the table and stuff. So I'm going to hold this up just so you can see the size difference. It's double. Can you see that? Let's see, we're over here. It's double the length of the NTG3. I'm gonna try to set this down gently so it doesn't make a bunch of noise. And like I said, the NTG8 also comes in this cool sleeve, this metallized sleeve with rubber or foam inside to keep it completely shake-free and sturdy. And there's a cap that goes on it, and it's squeaky because it's all metal. And really, again, I'm just doing this for testing. I want to know what these mics sound like. I need to know what they sound like, so I have my A game on this video shoot that I'm doing in a couple weeks. I'm going to have 2 boom mics, 2 lapel mics, and an on-camera mic. Probably one of my NTG3s. But I also have this Rode Micro that I bought that I thought maybe I'd use for vlogging, and it fits right on the camera and plugs right into the camera, and I haven't really experimented or had much chance to use it. Why don't we switch over right now? Why don't we switch over from the NTG3, which I can see is peaking. I'm getting huge hard hits here. It's a very sensitive mic. I love my NTGs. They're the bomb. All right, let's switch over. I'm going to switch over to the Rode, I think it's the Video Micro. It fits on top of your camera. It's small. I've got it bolted down to the top of my MixPre-3, which we're also going to talk about in a minute. So I'm going to unplug. Let's switch over. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right, so I've switched over to this microphone. I'm about 1.5 feet away from this microphone right now, and I had to turn my gain up about 1/4 notch. Now I don't know if you can hear the ducks in the background. This mic is obviously not going to be as sensitive as the NTG3. Let me, I'm going to go ahead and probably turn this off for now. And yeah, I'll do that. This way you can see how short the NTG3 is now when I take this off the base. I already put the NTG8 away. I should have left it out so I could show you, but I think you got the gist of it. That's about a foot, 11 inches, something like that. I don't have a measuring tape with me, but it's really not that long, especially compared to the NTG8. Okay, so, and again, that comes with its own. All the NTG3s come with this really cool metallized case. It's metal. It's all metal construction, and I will not be afraid to drop this as long as it's in that case, or let it get wet. I would not be afraid. I'm gonna slide this back on here for now. So this is, again, the video Rode mic. We're listening to it. I'm about 1.5 feet away. We're outside. The wind's blowing. It's got a dead cat on it, just like my NTG3 had a dead cat on it. And we were using, when I first started the video, the Newsshooter kit, which is cool because this doubles as a lapel. I mean, it's a little bigger and chunkier than the Rode. What do they even call these? The Rode. Video shooter. I got the Newsshooter and the video something. I can't remember. Anyways, really it's about the same size, a little thicker. Probably wouldn't want to put this in your pocket where you could, this has a belt clip so you can clip it on a belt or something. This does come with a little carrying case. But anyways, you can still, this will double as a lapel mic transmitter as well. So I like things that double and triple as things, don't you? Multi-purpose is awesome. A bang for the buck, your money. Okay, so I think now I want to switch over to the lapel mic that I used in my last outdoor video that was so quiet, and I don't understand what happened. So this time I'm really going to pay attention to my levels. Let's see, we're going to, you know, the cool thing about the Rode system, there you slide the case open, there's a little red dot that you press over here. And then that's on the receiver. And then on this one, I'm going to slide the case open, and there's a little red dot. Oh, I guess I got to turn it on first. There's a little red dot, and you press that. And next thing you know, boom, you're paired. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to unplug this this Rode Micro, I think it is, or mini on-camera microphone with the dead cat here. I'm going to unplug that and plug in this a lavalier system, and we're going to adjust the levels and see if we can get better audio than we did in the last one, because I don't know what happened in my last video. So let's go ahead and unplug that now. Testing, audio testing, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm leaving it at that quarter. Normally I have it straight at these dials, these levels at straight up and down at 1 o'clock. Or 12 o'clock normally, but now I'm at 2 o'clock. So I don't think I was in my last video, and maybe that's why, because I was running the same system in my last outdoor video, which was my first outdoor video. This is my second outdoor video, and a couple of my friends, Violet, thanks, were telling me that why was my audio so low. And then when I got home and I was editing it on speakers. I think I had my speakers up nice and loud, so I didn't notice that the audio was low. There's so much stuff involved. You don't just come to YouTube and start taking a video and upload it, although some people do. There's so many things involved in being a YouTuber. It's crazy, and you have to stay on your A game. You know, these guys that have 1 million subs and more, if you watch some of their very first videos, you know, their audio's not so good, and it's a learning curve, and I'm doing my best. You know, I'm not knocking anybody. I'm really not. I think it's awesome that we're all in this community together. And all right, so now you got me rambling on. All right, so let's get back to the audio, because this, I need to see, I just peaked there. I got excited and my voice went up, and I can see in my levels that I'm peaking. So I really want to talk about this MixPre-3. In my very first videos, I was just talking out loud to the camera, and if you go back and watch some of my very earliest videos before I bought a lapel mic, it's echoey, and you can barely understand what I'm saying, and it's horrible. And then I bought the Asden Pro XD, and what a huge difference that made, just going to a lapel mic. Big difference. Again, I was in studio, I wasn't outdoors doing with ambient noises, fighting against ambient noises, but so that stepped up my game a little bit. And then I want to say about 9 months ago, 7, 8 months ago, I bought the Zoom H5, and I love this little thing. It's down to 240 bucks or 230 bucks, and instead of plugging right into the camera, now I have a more adjustable with levels with preamps, and a little more portable. Go right to an SD card, and then in post, when I just synchronize my two audios together, the one out of the camera and the one out of my recorder, and they sync like instantly, so my words aren't off with my lips. and it's awesome. So I used the zoom forever, and I still use the zoom to this day on my cages. I love the zoom. It's very portable. 2 AA's powers this thing for about an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, so that's that. So talking about that, this MixPre-3, and I'm going to get into that a little more here in a second, 4 AA's powers this thing for 20 minutes tops. So if you're tossed between getting the MixPre-3 and the zoom, this is a whole nother video for me to make. But keep in mind that you're going to have to buy some added accessories to get the MixPre-3 up to par. Now I bought the added little plug-in that plugs in the back that will hold 2 NPF style Sony batteries. Yeah, Sony. These are the 9 or 750s or 760s, and I can get a whole day out of these 2 batteries. So just keep that in mind. I'll do another video coming soon on that one. But anyways, the Zoom H5 is an awesome, portable, pocketable, little audio recorder that I recommend. Now you can plug. It comes with a external microphone, but you can plug a lapel right into this and throw this in your pocket, and you don't have to go wireless. So you'd be talking and recording right to the camera. So I really highly recommend the Zoom H5 for its size. Look at it, it's smaller than my hand. It's very cool. All right, now on the MixPre-3, and again, I'm probably gonna have to do a comparison video or a more in-depth video, but the MixPre-3 is not as portable, but the options I feel, first of all, the analog preamps, to me, I can hear the difference in my tone of my voice is a little deeper. It's a little more professional sounding. I like what the MixPre-3 is doing to my audio, and you guys could please leave a comment and let me know from previous videos when I was using the Zoom if you can hear the difference. I can hear the difference probably because I'm editing my own videos all the time, and I can physically hear the difference because I'm always listening. But it's a step up. It's a couple $100 more than the Zoom H5. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think it was, especially for the studio work that I've been doing in my studio for the YouTube. It's easier to work with. Now that I'm outside, I can tell you hands down that the MixPre-3 in sunlight is fantastic. And by the way, the sun went down, so I wonder if my video got darker here in this part. We'll have to turn my ISO up. But anyway, so I'm rambling on. Again, this was just a video for me to hear the differences in the audios with the ambient sounds outside. There's a plane going by right now. There's birds chirping. There's a chipmunk chipping, whatever he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. And again, it was just 3 or 4 different audios that I wanted to listen to, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. And again, don't forget, this is the video that some lucky commenter is going to win this Smalrig little toolkit from Smalrig, and we're going to ship it to whoever. It doesn't matter who wins, where you live, what part of the world you live in. I'm going to get it to you somehow. So please feel free to comment, and I'll pick a random winner in the next week or so, and we're just going to keep having fun doing this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Stay tuned for more videos, hopefully more outdoor videos. Once I hear how my audio sounds and determine which is the best, I'll probably do more videos out here. And I apologize for my last video, being the audio was so low. And again, thanks Violet for letting me know. I had no clue, because I was listening to my external speakers. I wasn't listening on a phone. I was listening on, I was editing on external speakers, and I must have had them cranked up, I guess. I don't know what happened. I really don't. And I apologize for that. So, all right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.